Hello. Greetings, Karazest. I see you found a new doggo emote. Crit cat cow. How's it going, Karazest? I clicked on it and then there we go. That's the one with him roaring, yeah, because that's an older clip of him, right? And he got used to this new version. The one with the red eyes. The evil eyes. The evil Steve eyes. Alright. So yesterday I was kind of like in the middle of doing a bunch of inventory changes to things so that I'd have inventory cap, basically. I'm not really quite sure where I ended that, because I think at the end I just decided to release my Steam page because I was just like, I want to get this thing out. So it's out now. But I feel like I kind of did most of this. But I'm not quite sure. So we got the interact, inventory manager. The SOS inventory manager. We have slots, and then we have upgrades potentially for them. Crit Krat's dog. Interesting. I don't know who Crit Krat is. And they're another developer. Doing Dev and Godot, currently making a Final Fantasy Tactics game. Bam. Fancy. Fancy, fancy, fancy. All right. I'm just gonna do a little bit of testing around my inventory system. Give Doggo some treats. All right. I think she was just pining for them, so perfect timing. There's actually one other change that I wanted to quickly test out. If I save here and then I load, yeah. What I kind of want. Oh, I did not check the saves. Give me one moment and then I will check those. Those will be the first thing I do before I get into other things, but the second thing I do. Yeah, so I want in here. What was this called again? I think it was input manager dot add blocker flag. And this. I'm just gonna remove it. Yeah. So I think it's pretty vital that the player doesn't just like by accident move. So we got the wife is still pregnant. To her dismay, she wants the baby to come sooner, but alas, it's not happening. We're just waiting. So again, any moment I could have to be called away because our water breaks. Then we have to go to the hospital. But we actually have a doctor's appointment later today, or actually, I mean earlier today, but later, right now. It's not right now, but just check in, and she might get induced then. So, or induced tomorrow or something. So we'll see. I just need to blow my nose. I'll be right back. I froze a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. It's just like she's ready. She's like, I want it out. I want the baby to come out. I don't want to be pregnant anymore. Which, even though I cannot like physically feel the same thing, I can kind of intuitively understand. And at a certain point, you're just kind of like, I'm done. I want this out. Oh, I guess I wasn't really trying there. What? Okay, well, I'm still locked. That's not great. Oops. 1 second. Yeah, that's fun. All right. Why is he not getting removed when this adds it? But then it should remove it. Just want to check as well. Yeah. Because I think we push the loading screen, we pop it when we're finished initializing. Or when we finish initializing this. Okay. Okay. Should It gets added. Okay. To move. Makes sense. Right? Firm. In game. This. Gets added. Gets removed. Gets added again. But then it's not popped. Why? Oh, no worries. We'll make sure I do that. Let's see. It's so weird. It got disabled, but it didn't. Got a push message, but then got disabled. Or 1 second, is it that because I on leave? Oh, so I need to do this? Because I like pushed something on top of it. That's probably what happened. I did actually have something to run by you. So hopefully you hear it. But I was considering if I should add more like lean more to the survival side of the game and maybe add like food, water, and like sleeping mechanics. Because one thing I think that would help do is solve my resource and sink problem, because I have too many things that you could like. There's too many sources of where you can get stuff, which I need to have all those sources because you need to be opening the chests, right? You need to open a lot of chests. But there also needs to be good things in the chest that you want that allow you to do other things, right? And if we add, there we go. Okay, so that was it. If I were to add water, health, water, like thirst. Let me just say this right. Thirst, food, thirst, hunger, and the sleep mechanic. Oh, wrong chest. What am I doing? Oh my god. I'm trying to like. Oh god. I added a thing there. Okay. If I added those kind of values, then it would be. Can I not pick up the wires over here? I didn't open it at all. I see. Okay. If I added those values, that would, give me more things to have the user pick up, more things that you could actually, upgrade. Only so you don't get sleep from chests, but there would be like an actual like bed or something in the safe zone that you would have to sleep in. But the reason why I think sleep is actually probably the coolest kind of mechanic that you have to balance in this sense is that the story premise of the game is you get woken up by the mentor, right? And they say basically that the lab's in imminent collapse, right? There's only a certain amount of time before the lab just completely gets crushed and dies. And so you do have to manage sleep, but you can only sleep so much because if you just sleep until the end, you're gonna get crushed and die from the lab blowing up, right? And so you don't want to sleep that long. That's kind of my thought there. And so why have you passed to zone 15 or something? I mean, surely if you've gotten to zone 15, you've bought in everything, right? Like, level manager hub, save manager, loading screen. What was I just thinking of? Code display. This. Or are you talking about in the context of like having to sleep and getting back to the safe zone? Is it in 7? It's in level 5. And then... Wow, did I wait all the way until level 11? Seems weird. Seems kind of mean. That it would only do it... Oh, no, this is... Oh, this is... No, this is 7. Yeah, this is 7. Okay, you're correct. So 7 and then... 11 is the next one. You know more about my game than me. In the terms of where things are. The first one should be in level 3. Or zone 3. It's element 2, which means the third. Because computers. Alright. So the thing I wanted to check right next is... Alright, I needed to check the saves. I will check the saves. Let's go to Discord, eh? Come on. Discord, really? You want to not be silly? Okay. Fake test feedback. Let's download all of these. Okay. So now I need to go to downloads. Over here and where did I just download these two? Oh, cool. Okay. I randomly put them in my assets folder. Downloads. Second. So take these, and then I need to move them to different folder. Okay. I think it's this one, but I don't actually see. Oops, I might have deleted the wrong one. Oh well. 1 sec. Oh, it has to be SOS underscore Forgotten Planet now? Okay. Well, try saving again. One second. Folder. Saves. Okay, now I saved it. Okay, so now I have the quick save there. And then let's drag these over here, and then I'll one by one just delete the old quick save. Rename this one. And then go load. Alright. Just get back to Twitch. Okay. Goddamn. Stores. Yeah, it looks like this one's fixed. There's nothing busted here. I've searched 3 all over, and 4 just in case. Yeah, I mean, part of the intention is to make it very confusing, but it will get better when I make more, like, I think it will get better when I make more room types, because then it's like not going to be all the exact same things. Okay. Well, at least I know my inventory pickup thing is working. Oh god. Woo. Oh buddy. Oh buddy. You've accumulated a little stash of stuff, eh? All right. I think I fixed this one too. Sweet. Yeah, I guess I still need to figure out drop item. Like, something I'll have to do next after I verify all these are good. Quick save. Oh, yeah. Delete the old quick save. And load. Ooh. Okay. Well. The hallway seems fine. The save is kind of borked because you're stuck behind a thing, but I'm guessing that thing wasn't there when you were looking at it. Yeah, the hallway seems fine. Sweet. No, I'll let you know when it is. I have also been like checking my email consistently. I think it's at like they say 2 to 3 days, but they mean business days, and so I submitted it on like Friday, and so I'm really hoping like later tonight it will be ready. But it is not. I think it's actually pretty exciting though, is I actually have like 53 people that have already signed up for this playtest, which I'm pretty happy about. In 2 days to get like 53 people. I'm pretty happy with that amount. So hopefully I can get that out and get actually people playing it, and then get more people in, you know, Discord and Twitch chats and stuff. Alrighty. Okay. Load settings, menu, whatever. Alright. So I verified all the saves. Doing what now? I'm doing the whole items thing. Yeah, when you actually have a tracker that tracks how many hours you played. I mean, I am excited to see how long people play it for. Because you can get, they actually track like medium playtime on the Steam side. So that'll be cool for me, at least. So if I go new game, just go like this. Cool. Dog just comes over to me and looks up at me, pining for a treat. But you know, it's the only way to get treats is to be up there. Yeah, so I have to do 2 things for the inventory, right? One is be able to like have a storage spot, so I could maybe make these into like little storage containers that you can interact with. Maybe I'll give you 2 so you can kind of sort things a little bit, and then I need the ability to drop things. I need to figure out the logic around dropping things. Like, if I drop something outside, if I just drop something here, the player probably expects it to get saved, right? Especially out if you're also in the lab. I feel like probably the expectation is it doesn't go away. So I'm gonna have to manage that whole expectation. Oh wow, that stays around for this long. Damn. I should probably clear it if you have nothing. It's on push.
I think almost every single time I should just set this to null. But, should at least select something, but if it's still null, I might have to call that, so... Oh, not equals equals, obviously. And then, if here... If it's still null at the end, I'm just gonna call null. Just to unselect it. Just checking though. Item instance. I'm not... Yeah, okay, I do not check it. Sweet, okay. So that should clear up that, because it shouldn't be visible if there's nothing selected. And so Spider George or Georg plays all the time and shouldn't be counted in average play time. And poor starving baby without stock. She's well fed. She gets way more food than she's probably supposed to. She has those cute little eyes. But, hey, I mean, I don't know. Spiders, George. I don't think it does average. I think it's median that it tracks. It might track both, but the more important one, I think, is median from what I've heard. Anyways, so that'll get fixed. But the thing that I want to do now is metal. I just go 64 and I add. Right, I can't. It doesn't like instantly update. Right, but I have it now. And add. Then, yep. And then, so if I add it twice more, I have 3. Or not. Add. Is this one? Do I only have 3 inventory slots? I thought I had more than that. Let's still go for that number 1 spot. Let's see. Should be 4. Let's check this. It might be like... Might be with this logic. Yeah, I think. Right, I don't need the +1 because if it's greater, if it's equal to, then it doesn't need to be added more. Yeah, okay. Okay. And in the add check, right? And the add check is done in add or cat and. And this is used in here. Is like the number 1 way I add things. Which, I mean, for the debug one, I don't think I need to really display anything if you don't get it, because it's debug. But I can remove that amount. Okay. So that's why I couldn't have that many. I do actually want to have some way, though, in my inventory screen, I should be displaying how many slots I have, right? Items to show.
add, right? So what we should be doing probably after this is I should be checking how many inventory items I have. And if there is like max slots and we're under that, I'm gonna like add some empty items. Is kind of the idea. I wonder if I can add null and it would be okay. You can see, we'll see if adding null is there. Okay, so simplest way to maybe to add this is if underscore items to show dot count is less than, I can actually just do while. While is less than expecting inventory count dot max slots. Now, max slots is -1. It's already going to be less than the item count, so we'll just add. It won't even get in here. Now, should it be less than? Well, it's less than because then we'll add it, and if it's equal to, then we should stop. Yeah. So dot add null. Just add an empty slot there. On item clicked. Probably in this situation, I'm going to say if the click thing context connector dot connected context equals null, then we're not gonna do this part because I don't want you like selecting an empty slot and then emptying out something. Only call increment can be used in a statement. I think that's fine. Let's see. Okay. Right, new game, load game, new game, load game, new game, load game, new game. Sure, just go new game. Should have saved the old game, but whatever. Okay. Let's just give myself 64. Add. Oh crap. I was supposed to check if I had the empty slots. Okay, well now let's go remove. Aha, okay. So mostly works. I probably need to clear out the X. Kind of hard to tell which one you're selecting. But I guess we'll figure that out. I understand. Multiple saves would be nice.
it's like a whole thing. You have to make a whole screen that has loading, and then it's like you have to select them, and then saving. You have to add a saving screen, in which you can then type in the save. And I don't want to spend like 2 streams doing that, you know. It's a thing that'll come eventually. It's just, you know, it's a thing that takes some time. And I want to get this inventory and like all these other mechanics in first, you know. Plus, you know how to manage the multiple saves, so it's yeah, it's definitely a feature that's on the list. It's not like I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it right now. Okay, so what I need to do is in the inventory. I think I have like a prefab for this. Just check what the prefab's called. Inventory, items, and scroll view, viewport, content. It's item display. Okay. So in item display, we have account text, and that's the thing. I think that's doing that because it's 0. And then we have a mono context connector, and it's code set. I might need to make, it's just a public class empty context. Yeah, I'll do this. So empty context. Be capital C context. And then this is just going to have a single public property. It just needs to be like this. Bool, scroll, bool is empty equals new. Actually, no, this doesn't work. I'd actually have to have a item value. I guess I could check count, right? If count is 0, then it should just be hidden. I don't think I have. Let me check this thing. All right, new context. This one I know has a thought this one had something where, like, if it was null, it would hide away. Doesn't seem like this even does. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be chests that organize things, but I'm also just gonna allow people to drop stuff. Because they'll have to drop things. And I think it would really feel bad if they just get destroyed when you drop them. Like, ideally, I'd want you to be able to drop it and then come back to it, right? I don't know why. At this point in time, I liked that type of formatting for this, but fix that. What I really want right now is just some way of disabling all of these if this context connector has a null context. I could make a separate script though for that, probably. So what I do is we could go create C# script, disable if mono context is null. I'm never finding that place again. I said can, I didn't say they would. You know, it's up to you if you can find it again. And I do have an idea for, there's plans what I, in the permission system 2.0, the idea is that you're occasionally going to find, I'm thinking terminals kind of things. They're still going to be like, they'll act like chess where you have to decode a Morse code thing. But then you'll get a permission in one of your slots that gives you kind of like an ability. And one of those abilities I didn't add here is going to be, actually it wasn't even going to be permissions. It was going to be just like an item. I was thinking there was an item I was going to be able to put down. So it's like replacing graffiti. But there's an item that you're going to place down, and it would need to like, it would then give you like a heads-up display when you're on that level, like, hey, it's in this direction, right? I will never trust Karazest, I guess, to be a navigator. It's what I'm hearing. That's kind of the gist of what I'm getting from Karazest is never ever trust them to navigate you there. But yeah, the HUD thing should help. So now what I'm trying to figure out is I inherit this thing 3 different ways. They all have a base context. This one's just a context, okay. This one's the connector. So this one's never going to get a null context because it has one. But these ones can. What I should probably add though is a protected void on context changed. So we went to Paris for the first time and she cut diagonally, ended up exactly where we were going. Very nice. I feel like I'm pretty good at directions. The only thing my wife complains about is sometimes I don't give her enough like warning, but like navigationally I'm pretty good at figuring out where we are. Although part of that is just all gone now because like you don't need that really, like to be able to look at a map and find where you are anymore, because it's all now just, you know, you'll just get a GPS, or like your phone is a GPS, right? So like why would you care? Action of a context on context changed. So do this dot invoke, and on the context changed, I guess I should probably put in a context. Okay. And so then it'll be up to the relative things that inherit this to change it. So in mono context, this is the base connector. That's not going to change. Wake unconnected to change. Basically, whenever it gets a change here, I'm going to call this thing to This is not a, it's a context var. Base context. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Base. Just doing a little bit lower level. Okay. When this gets a change, it's going to change here. This will call this, which will then call on change, and then it'll get down here. So that should be all hooked up there. And then actually get this connected context. Yeah. Shouldn't I be going like dot feel like I should be doing that. So I'm trying to find the base context. Let me just find all references of this. Inspector. This is a list. It's probably pretty risky to make that change. It's just a little bit weird because it's not actually getting what it's connected to, but it's close enough, I guess. I have this for getting the connected one. And then in the mono property, I'm just gonna do that, I guess. Yeah, because both of these reference the context connector rather than what it's connected to in base context. And I don't have a get. No. You have connect to, but that's not quite the same. Good, just in here. I want to rename this. That's, I think, what I want to do. So I want to rename this to context. And then I'm going to create another one called base context. I guess I could rename all these to be my now more consistent naming pattern. And then so what? Base context. Okay. And what I'm gonna do in the other ones is, so I'll save that. This is now gonna have issues. But what I basically do is this will equal to dot connected to override. There we go. And so save, and then paste that. And then for, what was the other one? There was one other that I inherited from this. Small context. It's just going to equal, in this case. Why is that not working now? Yeah, there we go. Just context. There you go. What if this has a, no, it just has. I actually do want to kind of make a function for this instead. So there's a function, get all bindings. Okay, sure, whatever. So then we're gonna have the public base context, get base context, and this is going to be virtual. We're going to return this for the most part. And then what we're going to do is in connected one, override that. And we're going to return, so if, we can basically return the, so if connected to dot does not equal null. I guess I could just actually return connected to dot get base context, because if connected to is null, then override instead of virtual. There we go. So if connected to is null, then it's going to be equal to null. Which, is that okay? Yeah, probably okay. Then yeah, that's fine. Okay. Connector connected to. So instead of this, I go get base context in both of these, and this one as well, because that'll actually get the base context. And so that's important because then I can do in here, greetings wifey, post in the Maddie chats. Maddie's just right here. Just want to be on your camera at the moment, I think. Probably that she wants treats. Go up. There's treats up there. So, serialize field. Here she goes. I did pet her before she came up. Private, serialize. So this is in base, mono, context, base mono context. I'll probably just say mono context for the variable. And then in void start, what we'll do for this guy is we will go mono mono context dot on context changed. And we're gonna go plus equals we'll have to have a little function for this, but can I? It doesn't actually give me autocomplete options. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's just make a thing. Void on context changed base context. I go plus equals here. I should go void on destroy. And go underscore mono context dot or, yeah, on context change minus equals context changed. Guess I should add a little bit of an if underscore mono context does not equal null. Just avoid potential crashes there. Paste. You're a good girl. Good girly. Okay. And then in start, I am just gonna call this with underscore mono mono context dot base context, and we basically then say game object dot set active, determining if context does not equal null. And then I might actually, though, add a little serialized field here, private, not partial, private, bool, invert. And so then I just need to do context does not equal null, does not equal invert. Because if context is not null, that'll be true. And then if this is false, then that would be true. And then if it was, yeah, so it'll invert it. Okay, there we go. A little weird line, but works. Yeah. So we will go and get a empty object here. Little Tritos for the doggo. All right. All right, so this is going to be active container. Yeah, so basically all of these are going to go in here. This thing I'm just going to put like that just because hopefully these are still Oh wait, that was a bad way to do this. Do this first. Like, hey, booyah. Yeah, no worries. I like to do those because I know how helpful it is, and then also, yeah, it just gives me more context on what other people are doing. Image. Why is? How you settling in on your new place? Are you actually in it now? And thanks on the Steam page. Congratulations. Nice. Did I hear correctly that you're actually in Japan now? Is that like where you're living? Because if so, that's pretty cool. Disable if mono context is null. Yeah. Yeah, in a new cool land. I definitely know that feeling. I lived in Mauritius for like 8 months while I was working there. I definitely kind of felt like a little bit of a vacation for the first few months, at least. Then it just came hot. But it's definitely a cool experience. Did I actually save this last game? Sweet. There we go. Yeah, I guess because it's especially because I think it's like an island, right? And it gets the lower part, especially, definitely gets very hot. I heard. It's just interesting because it is actually like it is quite north, right? Relatively speaking, I mean, maybe the southern part is south enough. But like as a country, it does seem fairly northern. But I guess it's kind of just the ocean and stuff probably makes it a little bit more like other stuff. Yeah, because it's I guess because it's a big just vertical line, right? In some sense. Yeah. Yeah, humidity is probably one of the brutal parts about it. Right. Save. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that side of things. I don't know if I need to do much on this side. Oh, my third mission slot is not coming up. Why is that? Store. To show prerequisite. I have 2 of them. Oh, it's that I actually... no, I need 1 of mission upgrade. Then this one here will be 2 of mission upgrade. There we go. Okay. Does that actually instantly work? Ah, it does. Cool. There we go. Sweet. So I guess I do want to ask though, Booyah, 'cause honestly, the one thing that I want to see changed most in your game is just you make things less smooth in the materials. Is that something you're actually gonna do, or is that yeah? I don't know. It's just my like pet peeve in Unity that everything when you put smoothness on anything, like it just looks yeah. I guess struggled so long with part of visuals on my game because like everything had like a really high smoothness initially, and you'd like come up to it and it would just be like you'd have like a flashlight over here, and it would just you wouldn't even have this my flashlight on. I'd have just my normal flashlight, and there'd be like a big like shiny little dot here, and I'm like why? And it was just because of the smoothness. Because like everything, like I think, especially with like the cartoony graphics that you have, it's unneeded. It looks better if it's flatter. What is that? I think it's NE. Nope. Or did it? Oh, is it AE? There we go. Oh man. Okay. Maybe it was more there. Yeah, no. I think it's mainly a complaint with like how Unity handles things being like shiny. It's just it doesn't look good to me, but what is this? To do. Uh-huh. I'm trying to practice at intermediate level. God. It's a challenge. Like probably should put Farnsworth maybe a little bit lower, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess like there's like the whole I don't know if I open a random thing here. What is it? It's like visually, it was what was that like Nintendo? No, it's not this. I know this has a name. Like there's like it was like the Nintendo game that you went and you made like your little island. You're on an island and you were like setting up the island to be your own island, and then Animal Crossing. That's what it is called. I want to just see like. Can I see gameplay? Because it's like all like the lighting there is all toon kind of shaded, right? Like so if it does have shininess, it like
kind of like a toony shading, right? Like that. It's very subtle though. Right, like it's just very small. I think like Unity just blows it out too much. I don't know like how do you control like getting it to that level. I don't know. See you in a bit, Karazest. Yeah, like I don't mind shiny in general. I just hate how Unity does shiny, I think. Right? It's just that it's like one of those tells that I can see when people make when people playing games, how I can tell if it's a Unity game is just from that shine. Is that in it? Is that AN again? No. Do. Or is it in A? No. Okay, I was like, just gonna tune this down a little bit. Line changes. Oh, it is in. Damn. No? Or is it NM? There we go. Damn. Okay. So what I want to do is just get to a point. So let's just give me some scrap metal so I can test this. Okay, so now I've maxed out my things here. Let's give me, I guess just give me as many wires as I can hold. Should maybe just fill up my scrap metal too. 64. Actually, let's maybe remove. Let's remove 2. And then let's remove 1 wire. Okay, and let's find some more things. So that sounds like AN to me. It is AN. Ah, the bandage. Not much what I wanted to check, but it works. Sounds like AN again. No, it's not AN. Or is it IN? No? Or is it? There we go. Yeah. Sedatives. No inventory space to pick up item. What? Impossible. Alright, sweet though. That's actually a good spot to save that. So do this. Give dogs more Tritos. What a lucky doggo. Do the slow and steady release this time. Such nice, gentle doggo. Wee. There you go. Good doggo. Okay. All right. So, what I want to do next, because I think that's all working as designed. So I guess, so I want to find just, I'll save that for later, but what I want to do, you just got a whole bunch of treats, Mandy girl. Nope. Come on. Just want another chest. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Why am I getting so many sedatives now? It's like Kara's dream, but I don't need sedatives right now. I need scrap metal. Okay, here we go. Picked up a wire, but this doesn't actually instantly update. That's interesting. All right, because I think I set that. Where is he? Where are you? Item pick up. I set the interaction text, like when it gets created, but it can actually get changed. Item count gets changed. So if I interact, some of the item is picked up. So if this gets called, I probably need to redo this. Should probably make this into a function then. So I'll go public, or maybe not public, just private. Set void set interaction text. This will take a item instance item. Okay, I'm gonna paste that in here. Okay, and so then all I do here is I replace this with item, and then in here where I'm updating this, still use the same item. Okay. So actually in this case I'm gonna want to load here. Let me compile. Oh, meaty girl.
wait. 1 second. Wait. Whoo! Did it happen? 1 second. Is this gonna... Okay. Close website. Just got an email from the thingamabob. Let me just check this. Pre-alpha playtest. Game has been reviewed and approved for release. Woot, woot, woot. Okay, so how do I actually release it? I think I just go see release steps. Okay. Oh, release. Okay. Your title available on Steam. The question is, do I want... Oh, I don't want to... Still some bugs, but you know what? Work it. Okay. Transition. So if I'm clicking this, transition to the Steam store display to coming soon to released. This is my pre-alpha. I'm verifying it's my pre-alpha. I'm looking at the soft screen, but I am verifying pre-alpha. I'm not releasing my actual game. Enable owners to download and launch the game. Okay. Release. Release. My. Release now. All publishing tasks is complete. Your application is now visible on the Steam store. It may take up to 10 minutes for your product to appear as applicable lists such as new releases. Okay, I mean, but that's fine. There we go. Cool. It should be actually there. Hypothetically. Maybe. With the playtest. Basically, I want as many people... Yeah. I want to get as many people playing the game as possible. So, that's the goal. And actually, like I was telling you earlier, 53 people have actually already signed up for this playtest. So, let's see actually how many. It's 55 people. Woo! Crazy. All right, so that's released. I'm gonna do a quick little shout in dev updates. Everyone. The playtest on Steam is now live. Go check it out. Yeah. I know it's in everything. Cool. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. So that's been... There is a Mac version, Booyah. There is a Mac version. I don't know if the Mac version works well. I have not tested it. But there is a Mac version. A Mac version. A version of Mac. So. Sweet. Thank you. Let me know. I remember like one person at one point played it and like they would just get like a black screen when they loaded in. I hope I fixed that issue, but maybe you can tell me. Oh no, the item's gone. But I hadn't picked up the full item. The item is gone. Why?
Okay, let's go pick up some more items and see what's happening. All my items are gone. I don't think I picked up those items. What did I just do? The only thing I just changed was not in here. I changed. What did I just change? In item pickup. I was changing this so that it would display here. I'm not getting like a bunch of errors, am I? No. That's whatever. Hello? Okay. Spawn item pickup. There's just nothing getting over here. No, I mean, kind of. They sent me the email at 5:46, so I just didn't check it until like right now. But yeah, so it is getting the items. Actually, I don't need display name here anymore, do I? But yeah, I don't need display name here. So let's just delete that line. But sends that. Okay, so it is creating items. How many of these are not being counted though? What the? Reattach. I got I think a decent amount. I think I got 27 on the first day, and then I refreshed this morning. How many did I have? What do I have now? 35. Which, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that for being, you know, small first-time creator, making things. I have no context for what, like, good or bad looks like for a single person making a game, but I did share it out to a couple of different places, and people seem to like it, so I got a decent chunk from that. Yeah, I definitely watched all of the Chris Zukowski videos. The only real advice I didn't follow was the what was it? The capsules, because I just don't have the budget to hire somebody for that yet, but something I will eventually do. Why are there no pickups here? Did I deleted something very important. I just realized. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, okay. I deleted 2 lines. I deleted the wrong lines. So they were getting placed. They just were getting placed in the wrong position. There we go. Okay. One thing I do actually have to change, which I might change today if I have some time after I figure out this pickup thing. I need to make better header things. I'm gonna make those in like an actual image, and then probably do that. And then I'm gonna sneak in some links, I think, as well. So you can do that after they prove it, supposedly. But I want to get like a thing you could click on for Twitch and a thing you can click on for Discord. But do that in a little bit. New game, no game, new game, no game, new game, load game. Okay, and now it only is 2. And right now, though, I don't have enough space, right? So if I pick it up, it says no space. Okay, and then I go to wires. I go remove 1. So now I have just enough for 1 wire. Now it's pick up wire. Whoo! Fancy. Fancy, fancy, fancy. And then if I move another one, I pick it up. There we go. Cool. All right, now let's see what these other items are over here. Ah, 3 times wires. Oh yeah, wires. Okay, yeah, I don't have any space for wires. I do have enough space for 2 scrap metal exactly though. So now that's filled. Okay. So the picking up flow works a lot nicer now. I think I might save here, and then I might quickly go and pivot to doing the. Now that I remembered I need to do them, I might do these things. Because that's probably going to immediately be helpful. Is it? That's entirely possible. So you download it, but then you click it and like it doesn't launch? Okay, sweet. Let's check this out. This is the type of checking I need. An error occurred. Missing executable. SOS.app. Okay. Let me check what the depot looks like. Oh god, what did I just click on? Steering settings. Oh, thank you, McGay. Yeah. Supposedly it's not working on Mac, but it should hopefully work on Windows. But yeah, I'm intrigued what you think. Let's go. Okay, so depots, Mac. How do at the depots again. Builds? Or maybe it's at builds. I have to look at the builds. And then this depot. I have an SOS.app in that depot. Interesting. Well, yeah, when you actually, if can you actually like navigate to the folder and just tell me like what is actually in there? 'Cause at least on my end, basically, right, it's showing that there's an SOS app in there. No, so I wasn't talking to you, Mickey. So it should work on Windows, which is good. No, it's working. Booyah's on Mac though, and so there was an issue with the mapping there, I guess. So I'm just trying to figure out what I did wrong there. So some tricky things you have to kind of navigate around. Steamworks settings, application. Where's this stupid thing again? Installation, general installation, I think. SOS.app. It's just empty. Okay. Wait, let me check. Builds. That is the default one. Okay. Depots. Mac OS. Edit. Mac OS. All base app. All architectures. All platforms. Cancel. Wait, it's only referenced by 2 packages. Versus the 3. Yeah, it's definitely overriding it. Yeah, the one that's marked default has The mapping, what I'm checking now is packages. Playtest. Yeah. 'Cause it looks like on my end, at least, that the like right, there's got both depots are referenced in these packages. So hopefully it's just maybe like a time thing, and it's, I don't know. Being silly, but store sign up. Check one more thing though. Okay. That one is both. This one does not have both. Why don't I... Okay. Restore sign up. Maybe that was the issue. Do I have to publish those changes, or does it? I think it. I think that just automatically has. I think that automatically adds it. So I don't know. If you want to check again and see if there's like an update now, because I just like updated one of the depots that maybe did it, but I don't know. Yeah, depots are confusing. I definitely like if they didn't have those videos explaining what there it is. Whew. Okay, yeah, so it was one package that I guess I hadn't referenced for the thing, so thanks for checking, because otherwise there'd probably be a few Mac users that were sad. And we don't want sad Mac users, we want happy Mac users. All three of us, yeah. Now what I was thinking, I was just gonna spend like half an hour trying to make these a little prettier, because yeah, they are kind of very lackluster. A very sad little girly here. So, question is whether I make those on GIMP or I do the thing in Unity and then I just screenshot it and then I copy it over to GIMP to get the alpha. Which I'm kind of leaning towards that. Let's just go here. Man. You're being a bit silly. If I go to scenes, do I have a scene where I just go... Theme, nah. Thumb. Thumb. It's hard to say thumb without being like, with a B kind of. 1 second. Doggo wants outside. Leave if you want to. I'm not stopping you. Alright. She's decided. I opened the door and she's like, no, that's not really what I wanted. I wanted treats. You didn't understand me at all. Human. Here, have some treats. You're in the bed. You're staying though, I'm closing the door. Okay. Just thinking whether or not I can try to put like some sort of backing on the text. That would look cool. I will pet the doggo. There we go. Doggo has been petted. Okay. Just like put it down on the back, give like a little bit of a gray background or something. I don't know. I think the thumbnail scene is something like this. Which I can probably just riff off of a little bit. Future of, yeah, that's an image, but subtitle here, Carly. You're gonna be like that. I'm gonna send you back to mama. So be nice. Had lots of treats. You've had many, many treats today, girlie. Okay, so now what I want to do in here is not overflow. I'm gonna do best fit probably. Why is the canvas though? Or is that the... Kind of weird. Just being a silly little lady, eh? Okay. Oh, it's probably the height. So I can make the height as big as possible, and then I'll add some padding for like 30 to the left and 30 to the right. All right. I'm gonna set them up. Go out.
Where do you want water? You want water? Is that what you're worrying about? I don't think it is. I think you just want treats. And you're being a very silly girl. No more treats.
See, I could just do like a little screenshot of this part, and then the other thing though I wanted to do is if I go into Screen Manager, Screen Layer, go Main Menu, go Panel, Title, Liner. I want to copy this. Though. I guess, yeah, put it underneath this thing, and we'll put the pivot to be 0. That scale got set to 0. That's kind of weird. Okay. So what I want to do. Oh, and then 0, and then 0. Actually, this would be 1. And then, there we go. See? Okay, so like if I didn't like made this like whatever is it, 35 or something? 36? How high is this thing? Basically, I just want it to be on the bottom. The text, which I guess is kind of hard because text is dynamically sizing. So I guess I just have to kind of manually position nicely. But then I want to get me my Morse code sheet. One sec. Enable this for a moment. Disable all you. Disable. 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 Wait, what? Disable. In-game info screen. This is what I want. I just need to. What? I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get this, and then I go this, and then I go new, and then I just make a little copy of this for a second over on my other screen so that I can fill this in properly. So I'm gonna destroy everything that's not a first original stuff. Then I'm gonna move these guys up here where they're not gonna be referenced, and then I can copy them and paste them in. Okay, so L is dot. So duplicate. Maybe I even go. I don't want to necessarily go that. Actually, I guess I can make an aligner and an aligner, right? Create empty. I'll call this L, but I'm gonna add. I'll copy. Component this. Paste. Component is new. And then L. So we're gonna go copy the. I already copied dot once. So it goes dot, then it goes dash, and then it goes dot dot. Right. Why is that not? Okay. And then E is pretty easy. So E is it's facing them like that. Okay, that's fine. I'll fix that later. It'll get better over time. Then A is gonna be dot and a dash. So just take a dash, drag it in there. Then we're gonna need R. Duplicate R, and that's gonna just be dot dash dot. So I just go that, and then I'm gonna need an N. Which is dash dot, so I just go like that. And then we need a space. Let's just add space. And that actually needs to be bigger because we're not just spacing the letters, we're spacing other things. So it should actually be 90. And then we need an M. So let's duplicate. And here, M, which is just going to be dash dash. So we'll delete that dot and then we'll go and dash. Then we'll copy this. Then it needs to be O, which is just 3 dashes. So we just duplicate that again. And then we need another R. So let's just duplicate the R about down here. And then we need an S. So let's just duplicate R. It's pretty close. S, which is just simply 3 dots. So let's get 3 dots in there. And then we need an E. So let's just duplicate our E. No, not like that. We need another space here. Boop. And then we need a C, which I actually am not familiar with what C is. Dash dot dash dot. Okay, so let's take an N. Basically, these, just duplicate them, put them down here. Dash dot dash dot. And then we duplicate the O. And we need a D, which is dash dot dot. So let's just copy N again. That. D, because I just need to get one more dot. And then E again. Duplicate the E. Let's see how this looks when I get it all together. The inner spacings are starting to get a little weird. Because effectively this spacing should be whatever a dot is, which is 30. So this should be 30. In that busted, you can't make me. um, the actual spaces should just be then 30. But these guys, I think, were... because these things are force expanding things, I think it's probably screwing things up. Or not. Or is it that these... Alright, content size fitter, horizontal, min size. There we go, I think. Right, so I have to copy this. What did I just do? Oh, I copy it, so I remove it. Let's just go every single letter, but not the spaces. Go paste component as new. Okay. And then probably I do want to increase the spacing a little bit. So 8 or like 15. And then I'm gonna just move this over a bit. 16, 18, that kind of lines up. I'm gonna make this scale from here, and then the idea is I'm just gonna kind of scale it till it's there. It's obviously not the most ideal way of doing it, but I don't want to spend hours tweaking each individual size, so there we go. I think that looks pretty cool. The only thing now is whether or not I want to put this on the top or the bottom. It just has a background, kind of. That might just be a better backdrop for this. Just copy that, paste it in, done, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. What is it? Right. Let's save this. Let's think of- Thanks for the yeah, thanks for checking it out. I mean, it's super helpful that you found that Mac issue. Because I would not have found that for a while otherwise, and could have had, you know, 5 people that got very sad that they couldn't play the game. So thanks for checking it out, and have a good day. Let's save this in Steam Capsules. then the next one. What is the next one? I need to procedurally generated world story. That's gonna be a mouthful of Morse code that I'm gonna have to fill in. But we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep these. I'll just duplicate it and disable the other one, and then we will do the rest. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how well it works at actually teaching. Like, I've gotten so much better at Morse code. Just by doing it. How long till... Maybe I do two-line it. It starts to look really weird if you change the font size effectively, right? But maybe I go procedurally generated. Let's just, okay, let's delete this. Let's duplicate it. Go. Alright. Then we duplicate another one. Put a pop on top. And then I go back to Steam. And I copy the procedurally generated part. And go here, and then I go here. And yeah, I just need to move this slightly up, and then we just go from there. We kind of two-line it like that. Yeah, I guess that's how I'm gonna do it. Okay, so I just like take all the letters and just kind of make copies. An O. I already have an R. Just the ones that I have made, I'm gonna put in here. Okay. We're just deleting that. So then we need a P. So P would be here. I need to go open that image that I saved. where did I save it is the question. Can't remember. Here you go. Okay. Got my little image on my side. So now I need P, which is dot dash dot dot. A dot dash dash dot. Okay. So let's duplicate O. Duplicate. Make P. And so again, we need a dot. Okay. Dot dash dash dot. Okay, and so now that I have P, I duplicate the P and drag it over here. Then I need an R. Duplicate the R, drag it down there. Then an O, duplicate the O, drag it down there. Duplicate the D, drag it down there. No, wait, I need C first. Proceed. Proceed, and now I need a U, which I don't have. PT RSTU, right? So, so U would be down here. U, and U is dot dot dash, I think. Yeah, it is dot dot dash. So dot dot dash. So then copy the U. Nope. Go U, and then R again, and then A. Then two L's. L, duplicate, and then Y. So let's duplicate Y, make a Y. And Y is dash dot 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 dash dot dash dash. So let's move this one up here. And delete that, and then duplicate. I'll put these behind here. Dash dot dash dash. Okay. And then drag that in there. And then this is going to be really long. Space. And then, oh crap, 1 second. We all should have one scale. They're gonna get a weirder, I should initially set this to 1. We'll scale it down later. But I'm worried. Things, God. Things gonna have weird scaling now. Let's just open up all these, fix their scalings. Everything should have 1. And the same thing over here. I should just fix these ones, because otherwise some of these are going to be effed up. We don't want that. There we go. Okay. Okay. And just collapse all these down again. Definitely not gonna have time to do all of these. Okay. All right. So I've procedurally, and that's already that long. So that's fun. We need a G, which is going to be after E. And what does G look like again? Let me check. Dash, dash, dot. Okay. Dash, dash, dot. Here we go. And then I'm going to take that, duplicate, and then another E, so duplicate there, E, and then need N, hit that, and then E again, or down, and then R again, generated, and an A again, and then I need a T, which I actually don't have surprisingly, so let's just duplicate S here, T, I just need a single dash to make the T. Gate. Generate. No. Duplicate. Generated. Just need the D. Alright. Well, that's a long line. Okay. And now this is where we scale it. Down 6, 5, 4. It's between 5 and 4. So 4.8, 5.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 3, 0.3. There we go. Oh, actually, I need to push it back a little bit. V5, V4. There we go. Kind of like a little barcode underneath. All right, and then world and story. All right, let's try to slam this thing out, and then I'll probably raid somebody. This one, and then I'll try to finish up the other ones while I'm doing that. Okay. Is it entitled that I have all these? Yeah, okay. So TUV. Did I take the Y? Did just take the Y? Silly me. Yeah, let's just do W here. W. W, W, W. And then W is dot, dot, dash, or is it dash, dot, dot? Dot, dash, dash. Oh, okay. Dash, dot, dash, dash. Alright. And so, again, just getting that. Dragging it in here. Duplicate the O. Drag that down there. And then, oh, didn't drag it. Okay. R. Drag that. Then L. Drag that. And then D. And then drag that. And then space. Space. And then A. Duplicate. A. N, another D, and then another space, and story, so that's an S, T, O, R, Y. Okay. World and story. Sweet. Okay. So again, this one I need to scale back up to 1. Hopefully, did I? All right, and then I need to get all these to 1 as well. But they should be fine after that, yeah. Okay. I hate how this just starts a little bit before it. If I can, I'm going to nudge that a little bit. There we go. Just so that there's kind of a line. And then... So I'm going to... 10, but that's going to be off, I think. I just try to zoom in really close here. And it's going to be off because I think this one's moved 5. So let's go 5 then, and then that should be aligned pretty well, or close enough. And then we just need to scale this guy to the point 6. 0.6 is actually pretty damn close. I might just do like 599. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's just take a screenshot of that. It's definitely not going to be the same shape as this because it's so large, but hey. You get what you get. Which do I want on top? How about that? Save. Steam capsules. So this is procedurally generated world and story. All right. Okay. That I'm gonna wrap up because I'm running out of time. I have to be going to a doctor's appointment with the wife soon. So we are going to raid. So I just want to see. Is this muted? Yeah, okay. Say another dev. I think it is another dev. I'm just trying to open someone's page to see what they're doing. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's raid them. Let's say hello to Darkness Blade. But again, anyone that's here, if you haven't already, check out the Steam page. If you also haven't checked out the Discord, you should check the Discord because it's a cool community. But when we get over there, we will send the raid morse. I always forget how I spell this one. Raid morse. I should just make all possible spellings of this so that I know which is the right way. But we are going to raid this guy called Darkness Blade. So, with that said, I will see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed the stream and enjoying the playtest, and I will see you guys over there. Bye-bye now.